Yes, what's going on, my people? Welcome back. CK from the Wild, and I'm here with the new member. Also a very, very, very special member. Now, come in close and look at this animal right here. This is a Laticinctus. This is the first ever Laticinctus to come into the UK. Now, big up my guy, Ralph at Viper World. Now, let me tell you something about this right here. This is the Laticinctus. So the Laticinctus is, well, it's supposed to be a separate species to like the Bornean killed pit viper and the wagglers. This right here is an absolute dream species of mine. From when I first ever seen this, their common name is the broad-banded pit viper. Absolutely crazy. Let me just put this one here. It's coming up the hook a bit. Let me try and work with this animal right now. But as you can see, it is an absolute dream species of mine to have. Let's see if this will balance. Dream species of mine to have and work with. So whoever knows me knows the Bornean killed pit viper is my most favorite animal that there is. Yeah, that's one of my most favorite species of snake and viper that I own. But this right here is really, really up there. So there's a geezer in America called Patrick Holmes, and he has bred Laticinctus. So out of his Laticinctus breeding, what was coming out was Laticinctus, but also Subannulatus. I don't know how to say these Latin names too good. So it was almost like saying that basically a Laticinctus could be the exact same species as I'm not good with these words, but the Subannulatus, or however you say it, the Bornean killed pit viper. So a lot of work has been put in to even get these animals to breed, yeah? So the fact that Patrick Holmes has bred them in captivity is big. And the fact that we've got one here is big. So my plans right now with this animal is to breed this with my Bornean killed pit viper, yeah? So if I breed this now with my Bornean killed pit viper, and I have Laticinctus babies, and I have Subannulatus babies, that means that this right here is a species of Subannulatus, and the fact that I'm having both Laticinctus and Subannulatus out of the same litter would be crazy. So this is an adult male, yeah? Adult male. I'll put a video up of Zelda so you can see Zelda. That's an adult female. So the size comparison is crazy. But let me tell you, like, this animal right here, this right here is definitely one of my favorites. Let me tell you guys that right now. So the common name for this is the broad-banded pit viper. Let me see if you lot can see why they call it the broad-banded pit viper. Absolutely crazy, absolutely mad. And the head on this as well is crazy. So one thing I think about these, people can correct me if I'm wrong, is these don't go through an OCC. So they have their color like this from young, yeah? From when they're young, they come out this sort of color, whereas in the Subannulatus, don't. The Bornean killed pit viper comes out green. And then it starts to go through its OCC. I'll put another video of Zelda up so you can see what they end up looking like. But now, anyway, I'm gonna be technically hybriding these two animals together to make out what I think is gonna be a litter of some Subannulatus and some broad-banded pit vipers, yeah? Which is gonna be crazy. So people that know me know I'm a nerd for genetics and doing stuff like this. This is right up my street, right up my alleyway. So I can't wait to get into a project like this. So when I saw this animal available, I just thought it straight away. I was talking to my pal OnlyFangs, big him up. I was talking to him, and I was talking to as well my pal Simon, Serpent Collective, so big him up as well. And it was, they were just like, look, that is you, innit? That is a proper bit of you, that animal. So you've got the female there. It just makes sense for you to have the male there, and even more better, start working genetics and doing things and seeing how they come out. So right now, it's a big honor to have this animal with me. Like crazy to have this animal with me. So with these animals as well, is they don't drink out of water bowls, they drink out of droplets. So I'm gonna hydrate this animal and see how it does. This is his first drink here in the UK. So I'm just gonna start giving it some water here. Let's see if it ends up drinking. So yeah, hydration is key with these animals. This is what people don't realize. Yeah, they need hydrating. If you think that you can just leave a water bowl in there, they will end up doing bad and dehydrating and stuff like this. So I'm just giving it a light dose of water. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna fill up a deli cup to put in his enclosure. So this is not just for it to drink or whatever, but this is to regulate humidity. Yeah, so I've gone for a more simple setup with this animal here. It's just simple puppy mat, couple things, couple bits, a little bit of trellis in there as well for it to just do its thing, and it can just hang on top of the trellis and do its little thing. So it's got a small place for it to chill. I'm gonna put the deli cup right in the middle at the bottom there, and hopefully that will regulate the humidity as the temperature goes round and round and round. So now we've got to get this matey into its enclosure, which is here. I would have preferred to do this on a smaller hook. So what I'm gonna do, let me try and get this geezer off of this. Try and just get this off of this and then move it forward to in here. Where it knows where it is. And then I want to rub the tail. Bam. So it's back in its position. It's back in its enclosure. And now it could do its little thing. I'm just testing to make sure that this is strong. And it's not going to drop. Okay, cool. So what I might need to do is get it back out and wrap that trellis up proper. It's not moving like it is the strongest, or it's hugging onto that all right. So I might leave it with the trellis out and see how it does. Where is he? He's all up in the bushes there. All right. Let me now set on that side of the wall. Yeah. Let me set on that side of the wall. Perfect gradient, the back. Yeah. If he wants to heat up, he can go there. All right, cool. So that is the broad-banded pit viper, Laticinctus. Listen, my people, like, comment, and subscribe. We're coming with these quick, short videos. Let's go.